at the end of the day, our corporate machines can make their money and the bankers can make money. It's enslavement. People need to wake up. They really need to wake up.
A lot of these private contractor projects, do you have any contact?
We saw the private contractors, and they were more well-equipped than the military. In fact, I was reading the other day, they gave a job to Halliburton to run, to basically deliver, I think it was like 10 tankers of gasoline to Baghdad, and it cost us, the taxpayers, $10 million to do that. And we could have paid any PFC to drive those trucks at $2.50 an hour. That's outrageous. And that's outrageous that, you know, the contracts that are being handed out to these companies are not being bidded on. It's not competitive. It's ridiculous. They're just writing blank checks to all of Cheney's good friends. And, you know, Cheney still has lots of money involved in Halliburton and all these companies. This is ridiculous. And, you know, it's a damn shame.
Do you see instances where military personnel were assigned to executive contractors?
I personally didn't see instances, but I know for a fact that that's happened. You know, they have had joint operations, you know, where you know they've helped each other out. Yes.
Were you in Fallujah?
I was in Fallujah not when the big front happened there, but I had worked with the U.S.
What was your mindset when you first went over there? You obviously had a change of mind someplace. Where did this happen?
Well, you know, the change of mind really happened after I signed my contract, and I was thinking I was going to Afghanistan to take care of the Taliban, which we helped create, by the way. After the Afghani people got killed and were murdered off, basically, and they took care of our job, which was to stop Russia's forward progress. We decided to just leave that country in the dirt, and eventually the Taliban arose. We didn't have a problem with the Taliban at all. In fact, we were doing business with Taliban. We were trying to get a contract. We were trying to allow oil fields, pipes to be running through Afghanistan. And we had no problem with Afghanistan until obviously 9/11 happened. And then all of a sudden it's a big problem in Afghanistan. And it's strange because now the heroin production has increased, I think, 75% in Afghanistan. And before it was like zero. The Taliban actually stopped heroin production in the country. And now since the United States has moved in, they've seen a 75% increase in heroin production. That's strange. You know,
war on drugs.
This is the war on drugs, baby.
You're obviously a defender of our country.
Right.
So learning this information, what does that mean to you?
Well, you know, I took an oath to defend the United States of America from foreign and domestic terrorism. And, you know, it's just really sad because we're killing ourselves from the inside out. And that's what we're doing, you know.
You know, we got Blackwater in San Diego now.
We got Blackwater in San Diego now.
Yeah.
This machine, this military machine, Eisenhower warned us about it, you know. He talked about it. Smedley Butler said he got out of the Marine Corps. He got out because he said he was tired of working for the bankers and the cartels and being a henchman. And Smedley Butler was one of the most respected Marines in the Marine Corps. And unfortunately, he got out, and it's just crazy, you know. And he said, you know, and Eisenhower said, watch out for the military industrial. Our society is basing production off of war.
Right.
You know, our society's predicting, and it's so crazy because, you know, when a bomb hits a Palestinian camp, you know, what does that bomb say on it? It says "Made in the USA." When that bomb blows up a bunch of Palestinian children and their families see that "Made in the USA" medal, how do you think that makes you feel? How would you feel as an Iraqi having a bunch of people? If a bunch of Iraqis were marching down the street right now, kicking in doors, I know America would be pissed off. I know we would raise arms and bust heads and go crazy because we wouldn't stand for that. And
they don't like competition.
You know, we got to do something about this. Our whole foreign policy needs to get changed. And Ron Paul is leading the way on this, and he's been in Congress for a real long time, and thank God he's there because he seems to be the only one with any little bit of sense in Congress. And people need to wake up to what he's talking about ASAP, or else we're going to get into some serious trouble. We're already there. He's been warning us for a long time, and no one's listening. Unfortunately, we are listening. The American people are starting to wake up to it. Ron Paul knows what he's talking about. Pay attention to it. Any other questions?
Thank you very much.